Anytime I play Assassin's Creed, it's just another opportunity to admire art. The art that I create in this game. And when I say art, I mean this art. The art that only a hidden blade could produce.
Yeah, double homicide.
You know what, bro? Let me stop talking crazy before Daredevil pull up on me. I don't want that smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today we playing Assassin's Creed Shadows, and as you can see, I am not the black man. I'm the woman. Depending on who you are, you might be offended. But do I look like I give a damn? No. As much as I love triggering people, bro, we are not here to start a war over Assassin's Creed Shadows today. Today, we're here to talk about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a long time on YouTube, and I just don't think I have yet. And the thing I'm talking about is how much, I really love YouTube. Now, I don't think I've ever said it in person. Not in person. I've never met any of you in person. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hold that! But what I'm talking about is I don't think I've ever mentioned, on video. I really run deep with YouTube, bro. Now I don't know the CEO or anything. They don't know my body or anything like that. But really, I just want to share my love for YouTube with y'all, even though they be doing some crazy stuff. But your boy, and I feel like everybody else, 90% of people watching these videos, bro, y'all grew up with YouTube. Now, me personally, bro, growing up, elementary school, I used to watch YouTube all the time. The way that I really discovered YouTube was through gaming. My gaming journey started with Sonic, right? One of the first things I really remember getting as a child was, first of all, I don't remember what the thing was called. I have a picture of it on my phone. I'm gonna put it up right now. But yo, I used to have mad Sonic games on here, but I remember they weren't the actual classic games. They're kind of low-key spin-offs, but they were gas, right? So that just started my love for Sonic. And then for Christmas one year, I got this controller that was kind of oh my god, hold up, the exaggerated swagger of Assassin's Creed. Did y'all see that flip? But as I was saying, I got this controller, and what it would do, I would hook it up to my HDMI. It was a Sega Genesis controller, and it would give me almost the whole library of Sega Genesis games. And it had Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic CD. It had other Sega games too, but those are kind of the only ones that I really stuck with. And from that moment on, I made a decision for life, bro. I was a Sonic fan, and it was never gonna go away, unfortunately. And eventually the PS3 and the Xbox 360 eras came out, and I was playing games like Sonic Ride. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. Hold up, what you doing, bro? Hold up, let me handle you real quick. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill your friend in front of you, bro. I promise you that was not a part of the plan.
I really did not want it to get this messy, but I guess I gotta be the cleanup crew. Sorry, buddy.
But anyway, I started playing games like Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors on the Wii. That also includes Sonic Free Riders.
But we're not going to talk about that game.
And that led me to other games like the Uncharted franchise, stuff like that. God, I'm about to die. Hold up, let me get him real quick, real quick. Come here, okay? But as y'all know, when y'all are young, bro, and y'all are playing games, eventually you're gonna get hit with a puzzle that you can't solve. I'm telling y'all, man, it's a canon event for kids. I think genuinely, the first puzzle that I really struggled with, it had to be you know what? It wasn't even a puzzle. The Sonic Unleashed mission, where you're on the plane and you're supposed to hit buttons fast enough to destroy the things Eggman shooting at you, bro. I could not beat that mission to save my life. And eventually, you know what I'm saying, I stumbled across YouTube. Now, anybody that's played that mission recently, I'm pretty sure I was just a slow child with slow reaction time. That's all it was. It's a pretty easy mission. But back then, I was yo, how am I supposed to do this? And after watching a YouTube video of somebody just playing through the game, I was oh, okay, this isn't that hard. And after that, bro, anytime I was struggling with something in the game, I gave myself at least an hour to figure it out. After that hour, we're going straight to YouTube. Me playing games like Uncharted, bro. Uncharted as a youngin', nobody talks about that. That is a death sentence, bro, because nobody is figuring out those puzzles as a 11-year-old. Nobody is. I couldn't even tell you the amount of puzzles I had to look up help for on YouTube with the Uncharted games. It was so many of them. I couldn't even... Damn, that was a woman. I'm sorry about that. But when it came to Uncharted games, the first 3, I was searching a tutorial for a puzzle at least every 2 puzzles, at least. But all it takes is one tutorial, bro. One tutorial will just send you down a rabbit hole. And eventually, bro, I got into the game inside of YouTube, and I just started watching videos. Now, when I was younger, there was one specific YouTuber I used to watch religiously, bro. Other than Dashie, because everybody watched Dashie at some point. Me being a Sonic fan, bro, I had to find my Sonic channels for my tutorials and walkthroughs and stuff. And yo, if y'all know ball, bro, y'all know about Kobanermani 456. I think I said that right. I don't even remember if I'm saying it right or not. But yo, Kobanermani 456, man, he is a YouTube legend, at least among Sonic fans. If y'all grew up around the same time that I did, bro, he played every single game, made a tutorial for every single game, bro. He was locked in for real. When Sonic Lost World came out and I knew it was trash, bro, I played on the 3DS, but I didn't have a Wii U at the time, bro, I watched him play the whole entire game on Wii U. But I mean, like, the whole point back then was I couldn't buy the game myself, so I'm watching somebody else play it.
And watching him, it really tickled my fancy. Pause.
But watching him eventually led to me watching Dashi, me watching Corey Kenshin, me watching all these other YouTubers, me watching freaking the Rad Brad, bro. I was watching the Rad Brad playthroughs for games that I would never even consider playing. And one of my absolute favorite things about like even watching people play the games wasn't even just the games themselves. It was mostly just like going through the comments and seeing everybody's opinions on the game, seeing what everybody has to say about it, bro. The community aspect has always been like one of my favorite parts of YouTube in general. I don't think it's been like that for everybody or anything, but for me specifically, I grew up around people not having the same interests as me. For example, one of my best friends at elementary school, my boy Ryan. Yo, Ryan, if you end up finding this YouTube channel someday, bro, yo, how you been, bro? How you been? I haven't talked to you in a long time, bro. We never linked like we said we would. We bluffing. I think Ryan was more into Naruto and like anime at the time, and I was into Sonic. So we used to do this thing where we'd run in gym class at elementary school with our hands behind our back, right? Like the little Naruto run, as some would say. He was doing it and I was doing it with him. But bro, when I saw that, I thought of the Sonic run. But I knew he was never into Sonic, so in my head, I'm like, oh, he must have seen Sonic running like this, and that's why he's running like that. But looking back on it, I think he was just into anime, and I had no idea what he was doing. And he probably just thought I was into anime too. But nah, bro, I was running like Sonic in my head. But this is a stupid story, but all that just to say, I never really like had friends where we had a lot of the same interests. So like if I wanted to talk about a game like Sonic Generations, a certified suburban classic, I couldn't because nobody knew what the hell I was talking about. I could tell my friends about how I play ShaunCTv on my freaking Sega Genesis HDMI controller that hooked up to the TV, but people would be like, bro, ShaunCTv, like what's that? Metal Sonic? Who's Metal Sonic? Like, they'd be confused. And the closest thing that I really had other than like talking to family, really just my mother and father. God bless their souls for listening to me yet, because oh my God, they got the worst of it. I know they did. But YouTube was the next best thing for me. And like as a kid, I wasn't really like one of those kids that was like active in comments, but yo, I just enjoy like reading other people's opinions about the games that I love, the shows that I love, stuff like that. So I thought to myself, it would be really cool if I could form a community like that on my own. I really enjoy being a part of other communities, but part of me was like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. But I'm lucky that I can't find the footage because I would probably embarrass myself. But bro, my first YouTube channel ever, I really wish I remembered the name or something, but all I know is one of the things that I was also super into at the time, I was super into Legos. So I think my first YouTube video ever was a video of me playing with my Pirates of the Caribbean Legos. By the way, Lego Pirates of the Caribbean is top tier Lego games of all time. I don't care what anybody says. It's just nostalgia blinding me, but shut up. But my first YouTube video was me playing with Legos from Pirates of the Caribbean with Super Bass from Nicki Minaj, or Super Bass, whatever. No, I used to call it Super Bass. It's Super Bass with that song playing in the background, and I was just like playing with my toys like a little fool. But after uploading that video, bro, I felt like the man. I was like, oh my God, this is about to go viral. People are really gonna love this. They're gonna find this so funny. A whopping 8 views after like 3 months. And then I kind of just gave up on YouTube after that. And at that point, I was like 10 years old, 11 years old, something like that. I think after that, I might have uploaded one more video of me like playing Cars 2, the racing game, on the PS3. But other than that, bro, I don't think I ever uploaded another YouTube video to that channel. But I always told myself one day, once I get over my little shy mental block, when I'm okay with talking on camera and stuff like that, yo, I was gonna come back and I was gonna form myself a community so I could just have people to talk about video games, TV shows, just have a community of people where I could share interests with. That's really the whole point of me ever really wanting a YouTube channel. Now fast forward to middle school, bro, I'm into basketball. I'm like a part of the 2K community, kind of. I'm watching YouTubers like Agent 00. I'm watching Chris Move, because obviously everybody's watching Chris. Are we serious? This is the first time I've died in the game, and of course I did it while I was recording. I'm an idiot. But as I was saying, at this time, I was really starting to like basketball a lot. So I was obviously playing 2K. Around 2K16 is around the time where I really was into like Chris Move, Agent 00, Pretty Boy Fredo. Yo, if y'all remember that peak Pretty Boy Fredo boy, oh my God, that was a time, bro. When I watched all these YouTube videos, my father swore it was the weirdest thing ever that I was watching other people play a game that I could just easily play myself because I have it. He didn't really like understand the point that it was really just entertainment for me. I wasn't watching it like because I felt like I couldn't do what they were doing. I mean, actually, no, I could not shoot like Prime Agent, bro. If anybody watched Prime Agent 00, bro, that boy was a sniper. And my father said to me one day, bro, which I'll never forget because this really is what started like my actual grind for YouTube. He said to me, he was like, Sean, like, you always watching these people on YouTube and like they ain't doing nothing special. They just playing the game that you're always playing. Why don't you just make your own videos? Like, why not? And I was like, you know what? That's a good damn point. I don't know why I haven't even thought about that at that point, because I just felt like I was too shy. I didn't really have the personality for it. And let me not suck my own dick enough, but I know I'm a funny guy, you know.
Bro, I can gig you right out your jaws easily. I know I can.
I was like, you know what, you right. So let me make my own videos, bro. I taught myself how to edit. Bro, I started editing on the PS4 Share Factory. If y'all remember Share Factory, it had a little editor. And like the first 2-3 years of YouTube, I don't know if I still have some of those videos up. I think I do. I'll put one up right now if I do. But bro, I used to edit from the Share Factory on the PS4 and early PS5. I'm not gonna lie, it's really embarrassing, bro. I would make my thumbnails in there and everything, and oh my god, the quality beyond ass. But I was doing what I always wanted to do, bro. I was making videos for video games that I love. You know, I wasn't really getting a bunch of views or anything, but you know, that occasional comment is always what you love to see. It's crazy to think now that I'm making videos like this, of me just talking about like my goals with YouTube. I technically really started as a 2K content creator, which is kind of disgusting to think about because, bro, I hate 2K so much. I hated it back then, but the hatred now is a different type of hatred that, bro, I couldn't even explain, bro. 2K, go f yourselves, bro. I hate everything about you.
I'm like, what do you say fuck me for?
Anyway, I started with that, bro. At that point, I wasn't really super into story games anymore because I was just overwhelmed by basketball. Then Spider-Man PS4 came out. Bro, I streamed a whole playthrough to like 1 or 2 viewers, if even that, for Spider-Man PS4. And then I just started playing story games again, and I started making content for any story game I can get my hands on, bro. I had a whole playlist of Marvel's Avengers videos, Little Nightmares 2, and bro, if y'all still watching the channel, you can just go and scroll and see the other ones, bro. Yo, I've really just been playing single player games for the most part. I play the occasional multiplayer game, but really I just make videos on what games I like to play. And honestly, at this point, I still don't feel like I'm super consistent like I want to be. I've had like spurts where like I'll upload every week for like 6 months straight, and then your boy gets busy. For example, me recording this video right now, I know in y'all eyes I uploaded a video like last week for Cyberpunk, right? But bro, I haven't recorded a video in a month because life has been kicking me in the ass, bro. And I've just been super busy with my new job, bro. Gotta give my girlfriend some attention, and I kind of also like work for my mother, so like I gotta make sure she's straight. So like I don't really get all the time that I want to play the game or even like record the game. When I do get the time to like play my game, sometimes your boy just wants to chill and I don't really feel like talking at all. But even me saying that, you know, obviously I want to get more consistent. I want to be able to upload videos like at least multiple times a week like I used to. Like when I was in college, bro, I was uploading 2 a week easy, 3 a week sometimes, and I was doing that for a minute. But now I try to stay consistent with that 1 week because your boy don't want to get burnt out of video games. I gotta come back to Naoe and the black guy that's a samurai, and I gotta enjoy myself. All that just to say, bro, I'm really just doing this to form a community, bro, and I feel like so far I'm pretty proud of the community that I've formed. I'm not Mr. Beast or nothing. God, no, I never want to be nothing like that. But like, bro, I just want to be able to have a community. Any video I upload, any topic I talk about, I want to be able to have people to just talk about it with that also know what I'm talking about. Like, even my friends today, I love them so much, love them to death. Those are my brothers or whatever. They couldn't like, I couldn't have a full conversation with them about how cool Sonic 3 was. Now, I know I'm a nerd. I'm a grown ass man talking about Sonic 3. And honestly, I didn't even like that movie that much. But bro, Shadow and Sonic having a full Goku versus Vegeta fight at Super Sonic and Super Shadow, bro, that was gas. And little me would love that, bro. And I made a video. I had to make a video on my channel because obviously I had to talk about that, bro. And I went to play Sonic and Shadow Generations, and I was just talking about the movie and talking about the game, bro. And it's just great to have people to talk about that with. So to all y'all that have been subscribed to me, if you're new to the channel, if you came from a Cyberpunk video, if you came from a YouTube short, if you came from freaking Marvel's Avengers in 2020, bro, during COVID, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for even watching this far. If you've been watching this far, bro, we basically best friends, bro. Like, we sword fight. If you've ever commented, liked the video, watched the video for 5 seconds and clicked off anything, bro, I appreciate you. Damn, what happened to y'all horse, bro? Y'all just gonna sit here cry about it, or y'all want to talk about it? Okay, let me just leave. This is getting a little awkward. But I really do this for the love of the game. For the love of video games, bro. I do it for that. And I just want to share it with other people that have that same love, you feel me? And it's so funny, like, interacting with people that have just had completely different backgrounds. We've all lived, like, super drastically different lives and stuff. But we all ended up playing Sonic Generations. We all ended up playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and we can all just talk about it and just agree like, yeah, bro, when we played that game, that was a really great time in life. But I really just just want y'all to know, bro, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate video games. I just appreciate everything, bro. Everything about life. I love it. I love it sometimes. Maybe not working 9 to 5, but I really just made this video to tell y'all where I'm coming from. I don't think I really ever have on video. The real goal here is just to form a community, bro, a positive community. People that just love video games and just want to talk about them, bro. And obviously, I hope one day that I could take that to the next level and, you know, go a little further with it. But I mean, like, for right now, bro, I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I've even formed any type of community, because back when I started this, man, I couldn't even imagine getting 1,000 subscribers. That was so far to me. But leave a like, comment, subscribe to the channel, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. I've been hovering around this guy for 30 minutes. Let me actually talk to him since I finished the mission. Jesus Christ.
I said I'm spinning out the way still, paving in the sun to getting paid still. I'm rolling up a chair like Curry Day still, staying out the way still. She love me cause I'm real, she like to feel real. She kid around as ill as soon as she feel.